Yo, what's good, everyone? Brother Sue Extreme here, back with another video on a Saturday night. How y'all doing? I'm doing good. You're doing good, hopefully. And today we are going to be going into some things that my poll actually voted unanimously. And it is top 10, actually top 11, Spider-Man PS4 characters in terms of inverse. We are going to be talking about specifically AP. And yeah, that's basically what we're all going to be doing. But before we start, make sure you guys subscribe, like the video, and hit that notification bell. Never miss a video like this ever again. We're almost close to 1,400 subscribers. Almost like less than 40 away, actually. So if you don't mind subscribing, it will mean a lot to me, genuinely. And I haven't been that active lately in terms of these videos, and my views are getting low. So make sure you watch them. And yeah, let's get into it and enjoy the video. Starting off, we have Miles Morales, and yes, I know people are going to get really mad at me when I say this, but he really doesn't have that many good impressive feats. If everyone's using the feat that he won relative to Venom, I'm going to explain in a bit why that's not valid, but one of his most valid feats is able to go high relative to Martin Lee. Martin Lee is, like, definitely the strongest in terms of the Sinister Six, so I would say this is the most absolute best you can get Miles' inverse to objectively. But that's just basically it for Miles. And why Miles versus Black Suit Peter wasn't really valid is because, one, Miles was using the bell against him. Two, he was using his abilities to amp himself to stop him. Granted, they are permanent abilities, but he's not really producing that same amount of energy unless they are activated. Not like how Shocker, with his Vibo Gauntlets, they produce that same amount of energy every time he punches. And three, Peter was mentally holding back against him, which correlates to physically holding back against him. So that's why I don't think it's valid. Coming in number 10, we have Martin Lee. And yes, I think it would be kind of interchangeable, but I chose Martin Lee as he has the superior hacks to negate, Black Suit Spider-Man shown here. Not only that, but I think that Miles' amped abilities kind of carried him in that situation, which is why I really don't think that Miles without his amps would be able to harm Martin still at that same level. Not to mention in Spider-Man 2, he has been proven to be the strongest member of the Sinister Six, even above Doc Ock. Yes, Doc Ock isn't on this list at all. I would even say that he's like top 13. But yeah, I think that's literally all the feats I have for like Martin Lee. He really doesn't have anything else besides like fighting Peter in one game and like the first game, but I really wouldn't think that's even valid for Martin Lee, which is why I think he's only 10. Coming in number 9, we have base Peter Parker himself, as base Peter Parker has more impressive feats than Miles, as he's able to easily beat Martin Lee with even the implications of holding back against him. Not only that, but he is verbatim stated by Yuri and himself that he was weakened during the fight.
The doctor said you still have 14 broken bones.
Which means I have 192 non-broken ones.
So that should be a clear indication that Peter Parker should be above not only Miles, but Martin Lee by a significant amount. But he's not going to compare to the other people on this list. Coming in number 8, we have Agent Venom. Sorry. The reason why I said Agent Fraud is because he actually is one, as he really doesn't have that many good feats. The only feat we actually see him that's actually impressive is able to go and beat Kraven off screen with actually no clear indication of who won the fight. We don't even know what happened there. We don't know how Kraven even lost to him. And even with that, they were going high relative to each other, even off screen, bro. I'm telling you, like literally in the scene right here. Sends him flying. And if Agent Venom actually beat Kraven, why would he go after Black Suit Spider-Man afterwards? Not only that, but prior to the fight with Agent Venom, he verbatim states that he's not really as venomous as they say, even after showing his immense power at full power, bro. So yeah, I would only say this fraud just gets above base Peter as he's able to harm Kraven. That's literally it. Coming in number 7 is shocking, but we have the Shocker himself. This is not a joke. I really think he has better inverse because he literally one-shots Peter right here. Even in a weaker suit, Shocker's able to easily beat Peter up. And yes, it is a weaker suit. Look.
This piece of the Shocker's original uniform showed me how to protect myself from his blasts. Of course, they always upgrade, don't they?
So even a weaker Shocker is still able to overpower Peter Parker. Not only that, but other implications and verbatim statements by example Kraven is stated that he was nearly something, and he was literally the only person that actually was stated to actually be impressive in terms of him. at least before Black Suit Spider-Man and Venom at least. Next on the list is Black Cat, and I know people are literally crashing out and saying, oh, I'm a simp, but listen, hear me out for a sec. Felicia has been shown to be able to damage and even go relative to Spider-Man's rogues, even be able to beat Spider-Man himself in a fight, and this is while her having the narrative of her holding back. So this would be more impressive than literally everyone else here, since she's literally only holding back to this. Not only that, but Shocker, the same person that was easily able to beat Spider-Man, got one shot by her. Yes, she did that, bro. Not only that, but she's literally been shown to be able to speed blitz Spider-Man while also holding back in that same scene. So yeah, I'm not really a simp for her. I'm just literally showing like multiple good inverse feats for her that are easily above the rest. Coming at number 5 is the Lizard, and I would say it's even interchangeable to Black Cat. Like, don't get me wrong, Lizard has been shown to be able to, like, struggle with Black Suit Spider-Man, and even stated to be a beautiful creature and respected by Kraven. But the thing is with Black Suit Spider-Man is that this was before he was not holding back, like, for example, Kraven, which I'll be getting to him in a second. So yeah, I really wouldn't say that he is higher on this list, and, like, it's still interchangeable between him and Black Cat. In the number 4 slot, we have Kraven the Hunter, and I would say he has better overpowering and better feats than Lizard, as he's able to easily have better relativity to a more bloodthirsty, not holding back Peter after he was convincing him to not hold back. Not only that, but he also has like low relativity to Venom, so we will be getting to both of those characters in a second. He also casually caught Peter's full-powered punch with no difficulty at all. And yes, he did stab him. That was right after he caught his full-powered punch. Don't even. And I don't need to bring up the whole fact that he was able to kill the Sinister Six, like Electro, Vulture, and Shocker, easily an inverse above them. But the Venom and Black Suit Peter ones are the better feats to get his inverse high. Coming up next on the list is Black Suit Spider-Man, and I really don't have to explain why he is above Kraven, or at least on this slot of the tier list, as he is shown to be able to overpower Kraven after being bloodlusted against him and not hold back, verbatim stated by him, as shown in the clip right here. Even Kraven encouraging him to be harder. Pause. And not only that, he's able to consistently overpower Lizard like it's nothing while not being bloodlusted and still holding back. So yeah, I would say that he's a very good number 3 inverse. I think number 3 is very good in terms of like the Insomniac inverse. And yeah, I really don't have any other feats that put him like above anything. I really don't have to, but that's the way it is. Our second to last character on the tier list so far is Venom, as he's able to go high relative to anti-Venom suit Spider-Man, and Peter verbatim states himself that this is a suit unlike no other, narratively implying that this is way stronger than the black symbiote suit Spider-Man suit that he was in previously to this. And the fact that Venom basically low-dived the heck out of Kraven, with Kraven only having a slight advantage in like a little bit of the scenes, but overall he absolutely beated him, and Kraven even accepted that as a fact. But even with that, I would still say he's just number 2 inverse. And coming to number 1, you already saw this coming, it is anti-Venom suit Spider-Man. Now, the reason why I have him at number 1 and not below Venom, although I would say they are pretty close, but Anti-Venom has like the superior overpowerings against Anti-Venom, and even having better agility, mindset, and even better quality hacks and negations to overpower the symbiote in order for him to free out Harry. Literally verbatim shown in the scene right here. And I really don't need to have any more feats for that. I mean, if he's able to hide the Venom, he should definitely be number 1 in terms of inverse. That's why I should say, enough said. Anyways, that's it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed that, everyone. This was actually just a pretty fast video I actually did. I did this in only like 3 days. I'm just trying to create dialogue so I could just like keep this rolling and make it longer, or at least more than 10 minutes long. And if you actually like this video, make sure you like, subscribe, share, and even comment down below what you want to see next. Should I do an invincible inverse list next? Or probably just a normal scale like I always usually did back then? But I'll leave that to you guys. And again, no one should actually try to be debunking this, because literally everything's stated verbatim and shown verbatim and objective. And no long comments in the comment section because no one's reading all of that. And if I do see it, and I'm being serious, if I do see any of them, I'm deleting them right away. And if you still think that Spider-Man should definitely be above Shocker or Black Cat, you're a lost cause. Just cope. Just cope, bro. Anyways, that is all for today's video. And yeah, I'll see you next Saturday for the next full-length one. Peace.